Hello everyone, Leonard Kaufer here for Uke Jams, and today we're going to take on a great American standard, Accentuate the Positive by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer. Before we get started, there's some unusual chords and one unusual chord progression in this song. So let's take a look at the chords we're going to be using. To start with, we have an A7, pretty standard. We have an A7 sharp 5. And all we're doing is adding the second string from the bottom on the first fret to go from an A7 to an A7 sharp 5. Now I love this chord, these sharp 5 chords. We're playing the key of D, and when you play a 7th chord, it's leading you somewhere. It's a leading chord. It wants you to go somewhere. And in this case, A7 wants you to go to the root chord of D. And when you play an A7 sharp 5, you're doubling down, in essence, on that leading quality of that tone. I want to go to D. I really want to go to D. And so I encourage you in any song you're playing to consider using the sharp 5 as a transitional chord. It makes your playing a little bit more interesting. Not all songs by any means, but go ahead and give it a try. So we have an A, an A7, we have a B7, which I play as a bar chord, and then we have our progression in D. Now I play the second position D for this song, which is barring the 2nd fret and playing my pinky there on the bottom string, 5th fret. So that's our D, and then we go to a D augmented, which we're going to add the top string, string 4 on the 3rd fret. So we go from a D to a D augmented. Your chord charts will often show you a very different fingering for D augmented. It's a little bit challenging fingering, and for this progression it's going to be much easier to do this version of the D augmented. After that we go to a D6, which is barring the 2nd fret exactly like a B minor 7. And then we have a D7 to round it out. So our chord progression goes D, D augmented, D6, D7, D, D augmented, D6, D7. Join me now. D, D augmented, D6, D7. Okay, so that's the chord progression that's a little bit different in this song. And after that we have an E minor 7 and a G. So that's the chord bank for Accentuate the Positive. Accentuate the Positive, Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy when everything looks so dark. Man, they said you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. All right, that was Accentuate the Positive by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer. For Uke Jams, this is Leonard Kaufer reminding you, play every day. It's good for your brain.